Okay, it's another Sunday, and this is Jay Clinton Hill coming at you for Redemptive Reflections. And today I want to talk about relationships and how we have a tendency to mirror the other person in our relationship with them, and vice versa. They mirror us as well. And not anything new. I think a lot of people are familiar with the concept of mirroring. And I guess what I want to say though is because I've been having some issues or conflicts in a couple different very important relationships. One of them was business wise, another one was personal. And I've been taking some time for self reflection, and it's so true. We do mirror people's behavior, and they show us ourselves too. And it's on every level. And so I just want to acknowledge, for example, and I'll just pick one, like the issue of trust. For myself, I need to come clean on. It's not, and when I say trust, I don't mean like maybe violating some major boundary, like infidelity or lying or stealing or something like that. But at the end of the day, trust is still trust. And so sometimes I have a tendency, one of my weaknesses is uh, because I want to please people so much, especially someone I care about. Maybe I might overpromise, or not might. Sometimes I do overpromise, and then I underdeliver, or I don't meet deadlines. And I could understand how that could be very frustrating for someone, and I just want to acknowledge that. And sometimes things that may seem insignificant to us from our side, it seems like, well, this person's reaction, it's not proportionate to the offense, I probably committed. And sometimes it's not about the magnitude or level of whatever wrong you may have done, or mistake or flaw, or whatever you want to call it, when you disappointed someone. Sometimes that's not what it's really about. Sometimes it's just simply about, it's just a matter of principle, and it's a boundary, and you violate the boundary. And so in this case here, I got to come clean where I didn't honor a boundary or a timeline, and I should have communicated better, and I didn't. And I could see how that has deeply disappointed, someone that I care about, and it's hurt them. Although, like from my side, it seemed like, hey, this is like way out of proportion. But again, that's not the point. And then I can also see too how like things that deeply offend me from the other person's side, things that they may be doing or not doing, that I may find deeply offensive or violate my boundaries. To them, they may not be that big of a deal either. But it's just really comes down to, I think, compassionate communication, and really taking the time to understand, you know, or attempt to understand, someone else's pain and disappointment, whatever emotions, that they're going through. Just trying to get a hand on that, and acknowledging their humanity. And people are entitled to their feelings, whether they seem legitimate or not. Feelings are valid, so therefore you can't ignore them. And just because I'm not feeling what she's feeling or he's feeling or whoever else, uh, that doesn't mean that they're not feeling it. And maybe I don't agree with their rationale for feeling what they feel, but it doesn't mean anything, because at the end of the day, that's what they're feeling, and our feelings are real, and they affect our world, uh, and the energy that we put out, vibrations, and it can just reverberate. Sometimes I have feelings too. Not so. I mean, I have feelings not sometimes, all the time as well. But yeah, my feelings are real too, and I don't want anyone disregarding my feelings either. So I, right. I guess I'm not. I mean, I'm making this video here just to acknowledge. that it's important to be aware or mindful of my behavior towards other people. And so if they're showing me something that I don't like, that I'm getting from them, I have to really dig deep or take some time and reflect and just ask myself, hey, what am I doing to contribute to this? Or are they showing me something, and they may be doing it unknowingly, unaware, like when they reciprocate like that, when they mirror, are they showing me something that maybe I've done, not necessarily identical to what they're doing, but in some other aspect of our relationship, perhaps I've done the same thing. And so turns out that I have, in my own way. And I think we all do. So, and then there's also karma too as well. There's karma as well. So maybe sometimes you encounter something from someone, you're on the receiving end of, and they're not necessarily mirroring you, but maybe the behavior that you're getting from them that's not pleasing to you, it could very well be something that you've done to someone else, earlier in your life or recently. So karma's real too. And I just think that taking time to, acknowledge feelings and self-reflect and look at yourself first in the mirror, see what that shows you. That might help with, more effective, positive relationship. So that's about all I have to say for now. Hope you guys have an awesome day. And this is Jake Lena checking out. I don't know what I'm going to title this, but I'll figure it out later. It's Chinese New Year, so I want to say Happy New Year to everyone. And if you like this video, hit the like button down below. And if you really, really like it, share it. And if you really, 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 really like it, follow me, okay? You guys have a great day. Bye.